special band
Nowadays,
yeah.
I don't know.
Like, do you think they would get caught up in the minutia that is the music scene?
I definitely think it would have died a lot quicker nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Do you think he would have went the role of like Gwen Stefani and been a pop star?
Oh, that Family Guy dude where he comes out
Yeah.
and he's like, say no to drugs. And everyone's like, boo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he would go that far, but
No.
I definitely do believe that there is something going on, that there's a force that people can't fight.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially being fucking, I mean, you know, the ground pounder of a fucking a different genre of music, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, and this was punk rock. This is punk rock.
Yep.
And they played the punk rock scene, and they played with all these great punk bands all the time.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason, it got called grunge.
You know, because they were filthy motherfuckers.
Is it because of the thrift store clothes and shit?
Yeah, it was filthy with the long hair. They're like, you got the punk vibe. You know, you got the I don't give a fuck attitude. But you look like a hippie, dude.
You look like a hippie. I wonder if it's like a meld between like metal with the long hair and the dirty hair, right?
That's exactly.
And maybe the quote unquote like inexpensive and DIY of punk rock.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, they played with bands similar, you know, like the Melvins. Melvins, perfect example, you know.
Absolutely. Melvins and Zeke used to be on those bills.
Zeke,
and
damn, that's a fucking name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, well, because what I'm doing is there's a cool flyer where it's got like Nirvana, Zeke, the Melvins, you know,
shit.
And I'm like, that must have been a hell of a show.
Yeah, shit, dude.
But yeah, I always wonder that anytime I see these, because you can't tell, because he died so early. He had to get himself in that 27 club.
Yeah.
What a trip.
Only crank out a couple of albums, dude, and fucking by the time your next album came out, you're already dead.
Right.
Fucking, what was that Unplugged one? Once that one came out, I was like, man, that fucker's been dead for a while. But
what a trip, though, man. I mean, it is, the 27 Club is a trip, isn't it?
Yeah, that one sucks, dude, because there's a lot of greats in that club, dude.
There's a lot of greats, and just the four off the top of my head that are in rock music is Cobain and Morrison, Hendrix, and Joplin.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is, dude.
And being our age, 27 is early.
Oh yeah. When this fucker died, what, we were like 14, something like that, you know, and they're 27. That's fucking ancient. I don't think I'm ever gonna make it that far. I'll be lucky to make it to 21.
Right.
Then you hit 21, you hit 27, you're in your 30s, and you're like, 30s. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. 30 didn't hit me. It was more. I think it was 36. I remember where I was. I'm in my Hollywood Hills home, and I'm stoned and on pills, and I'm lying there by myself. And I don't think you've ever been to my place. I had a Hollywood Hills home that had a studio under it, so it had a full studio under it, and on the upstairs was my house.
Oh no shit!
And I got it specifically for music, you know, not to be living high or anything, because for music.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is my bedroom it was pretty much the size of, it was this and the kitchen and that. That was the size of my bedroom, and I had a jacuzzi in my bedroom.
Oh, you fucking high rolling motherfucker, dude.
I didn't make a dolly. Okay.
But that's pretty hard to say, though.
Well,
you know?
No, I actually made the most money I've ever made in my life in that place, except I was only paying rent. I didn't bank anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah. So it was, I worked really hard, and I only just paid rent. But the point was, the point of that was, oh, that's right. I remember exactly where I was. I go like this. I go, I'm lying in bed, stoned, on pills, and I go, holy shit, I'm 34. It was 34. That's what it was. I sit up and go, I can't believe I'm 34. Is that right? Yeah, 30. Yeah, that's right. It was either 34 or 36. But I really had a moment. I go, oh my God.
So I know you've had those moments too, where people are like, oh man, this is your birthday coming up. How old you going to be? And you got to fucking sit there and think about it. Like
this last time I did. Yeah. Because I've been saying I'm 40.
Yeah.
I'm actually 42. I mean, I just kind of kept. I like saying I like saying I'm 40.
Well, that's the last time I remembered.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, shit. Yeah.
Well, especially you got kids, you have responsibilities. Who gives a shit about your birthday? Nobody cares.
No, I haven't cared about that shit for fucking years, dude. I think most of my birthdays I spend by myself because I just want to be left alone.
Exactly.
I want to do whatever the hell I want.
Now I know what my dad was saying.
Yeah.
What do you want? He goes, silence.
You're like, damn.
And I get it. But yeah, but telling that story in my place, because it was a big place and I was just sitting there and I was by myself. So that's kind of why I was just like, I'm by myself. You know what I mean? I'm just going, this is a weird, it felt weird to me. I'm high. I'm looking over at the city and I'm just going, this is fucking weird, man. You know what I mean?
Never thought I'd be here.
I never thought I'd be here, but well, yeah, it was never thought I'd be there that way, really.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was just a weird and that old and not that much money in the bank. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, I thought I'd have more money. But inflation, man, inflation's a killer.
Yeah, gas prices start rising. Everything you like is twice the price.
Everything I like is expensive.
Yep.
Absolutely. Dogs. Yeah, I had to take my dog to the vet today. That's expensive.
Oh, that's a fucking that's a big note, dude.
It's expensive. The vet, grocery store, you know, all of a sudden you go food.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, $90 bag of food.
Yeah.
It starts to rack up and you're going, okay. And I get this probably once a week, Justin. I'll have a moment where I go, fuck this, man.
Yep. I'm done with it.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Oh, we all do, brother.
I have a moment. I'm going, this is crazy.
Yep,
this
is bullshit.
What I just spent on nothing.
You know how many times I sit there and like, you know, cigarettes, dude. I've been smoking since I was like 12 and shit. But I go to the place, you know, I go fucking wherever I go, 7-Eleven, whatever, and I buy a couple of packs of smokes. And once they bill me for it, I'm like, you know what? I just remember Goodfellas, you know, and they're just taking the fucking cartons off the trucks and shit. And I'm like, wonder if there's any good cigarette pirates going on nowadays, dude.
There's got to be something.
You know, there's got to be some underground shit.
If we can acquire a bunch of cartons of cigarettes, think we could unload that?
Oh, definitely, dude. Shit. I mean, prisons alone would fucking take those like
that's our main sale. But yeah, I mean, hey, where are they getting cigarettes in prison? They're not all snuck in, is it?
No, not all.
Can you buy cigarettes in
I've only been to jail. I've never been to prison, so I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I've never actually decided to ask that question. Because where's everybody getting those cigarettes to trade?
Right. They got to probably have them in the commissary because prison's got everything. From what I heard, they got cable TV and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Compared to you're a shitbag going through jail and shit, and you're just popping from fucking,
right,
you know, looping in cell to cell, and then you get your little bullshit fucking like boot camp fucking wannabe little cell and shit.
Right, right. What a trip, man. Hey, so check this out. I want to tell you about this last weekend. So Go-Go Riot played at this place called The Last Call. This was the worst sound I've ever
The Last Call
been a part of. It's in Tarzana.
Oh, never mind.
It's in Tarzana.
Never mind. I was gonna say, why the fuck does that sound familiar? But
I've played that place before. It was called Petey's Place. I've played it before, and it's not a bad venue, but the sound was so horrendous. I stopped the show in the middle. I go, stop.
Well, like twangy or feedback.
It was very tinny and feedback everywhere you go, coming out of the monitors, just random shit, right?
Oh shit!
And it was happening to the other bands. There was just a bunch of series of bullshit that were happening to the other bands, and like during the other band, the fucking house music was over the speakers while they're playing. I go up to the sound guy. I go, "Hey man, you
got to cut that
the sound's out." And he goes, "Oh, that's the bar. They got to turn that off." And I go, "Oh, all right. But aren't you worrying about the sound?" You know what I mean? So I go, "All right." So we go to the bar, and the bar goes, "Oh shit, okay." Turns it off. So, but anyways, it's tinny through the whole thing. By the way, the sound guy, full mask on, fucking glasses, a baseball cap. I can't.
Some beady eyes looking at you.
Just looking at you. He sucks, man. Fuck. But I go, okay, whatever. He's a nice guy, whatever. He's young. So I go, hey man, just let you know, I need 5 mics. I need 4 mics up front, 1 for the drummer, and we got 2 guitar players. He goes, okay, cool. So we get up there now. We're setting up. I go, hey man, I need to get those 4 mics. He goes, oh sorry man, I only got 3. And I go, it's a full venue. And I
fucking told you.
Didn't I just tell you? I go, okay. I go, okay.
Fuck
and
that up.
and I'm working on my patience. So I go, okay, man, we'll deal. It'll look cool. The other guys will come over, we'll sing together. Fuck it, we'll have some fun. The place is a quarter full. I don't care. But it doesn't matter. There could be one person in there. I want to sound good.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? We work hard for these things.
He didn't come out there just to fucking sound like shit because of this asshole.
Right.
Do his fucking job right.
Exactly. And when the people that are watching you, they blame it on the band. They don't blame it on the place.
It's always the fucking band's fault.
They think it's the band's fault. So
unless they do see yelling at that fucking cunt like, hey, fuck stick.
Which happened.
Yeah.
So well, I mean, but not like you think it happened. Okay, so anyway, so we get going. And I go, hey man, I need you to mic my amp. He goes, oh, I don't have another mic to mic my amp. You can't mic my fucking guitar amp? 2 guitar players is very common in the rock world, my friend.
Yeah, you know.
Like, I don't understand. So I go, okay, we'll deal. I'll just crank. And so I tell the guys in the crowd that I know, I go, do me a favor and let me know if I need to come up and come down because I have a volume switched on my pedal. So anyways, okay. So we're playing and I'm getting thumbs up. Okay, we're good, you know. And anyways, feedback throughout the whole thing. So I'm going, and on our little breaks, I'm going, hey man, handle that feedback. Here we go. And then I start, you know, during the thing, I'm making jokes. And then I finally go, I tell the band to go, hey, I do this down. Let's bring it all down. It's on a solo break. I go, and I tell my bass player, cut. And we're just going, dun, 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 dun. I go, hey man, there's still fucking feedback.
No shit.
I'm doing this right in the middle. Now again, there's maybe 30 people in the bar. Maybe.
Still.
So, but
you shouldn't have to be doing that.
And I'm going, hey, there's still fucking feedback, man. Holy shit. And anyways, but I go, you know what, guys? And I already had a few. I was starting to get a little buzz. So I go, you know what? We're just going to drink it up. Who's buying? So some guy in the crowd lines up shots, and we just start doing shots. And anyways, we play. I hit the last note, and I go, I'll see you all in hell, and fucking walk off. I was so mad, but my internal therapy is working. I just said, then I went to the bar, and then after we're done, we're the closing band. After we're done, they play like fucking Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
So I'm loading out, and as I'm loading out, Jenna comes walking. I go, what the fuck is this? And she goes, I think they want people to leave. Yeah. I think they want people to leave.
That's definitely a signal to leave.
So I go to the up to the bartender to cash out and to get another drink with my drink tickets and whatnot. And I go, hey, good music choice. You're really making people leave. Good job, right? And she just kind of laughs. I go, you know what? I am so happy. She's like, oh yeah. Well, I go, I'm never gonna see you guys again. I go,
100%.
I take that shot and I fucking just see you guys. This is ridiculous.
Done.
It was crazy.
Done and done.
So let's fast forward if you do. So now we're gonna go. Next day, we have an acoustic show.
All right.
All good. But here's where I didn't know. The acoustic show is in a sober house. I had no idea.
You're kidding me, dude.
I had no idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And you're all like, come on, let's have some drinks, you know?
I did a post. I go, hey, we'll be playing acoustically. Come have some drinks with me. Cheers.
Yes.
And what's funny is we walk in and both my brother and I know someone already in there.
Oh, no.
Right?
Shit.
And they're like, and what's even more funny, I hear, Mr. Levitt. Hey, Mr. Levitt. And I'm looking around. I go, I don't see anybody. They're talking to my brother.
Oh, no. Coach. He's the
Coach Levitt. Yeah. And then he looks, I was going, what the fuck? I go, am I hearing shit? Because I don't see anybody that I would know, you know? Anyways, it goes to my brother, and I go, that's hilarious. And then another guy, Mark, who was a good guy, and he's always been a drunk. And he's now sober, and he came up to me, and he goes, you didn't know this was a sober house, did you?
You're absolutely right.
And I go, how'd you know? He goes, because I saw your post.
Come on down.
Yeah. Anyways, Mark's a good guy, and what's funny is he goes, no, this is where I got sober. He's like, I'm married now, blah, blah, blah. He looks good. Nice. And he goes, you know what? I got to make amends to you. I go, no, you don't. You didn't do anything to me, bro. You're a lot of fun.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
And he goes, no, I do. I go, hold on. I go, you didn't do anything to me. You may have whoever else you did to, but to me personally, I got no problem with you, bro. You're good. Yeah. You're good in my role. He goes, okay, well, thank you. And I go, look, I appreciate that though, but you're good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we play this sober show, which was kind of fun. It was good. The crowd was good. Rocking out, whatever. There's no drinks. But by the way, I was drinking in the parking lot. So
traditions never change.
Yeah. So we were down in liquor in the parking lot, going, "This is a sober." Like we pull up, we go, "It's a sober house, guys. Guys, this is a sober house." So I had to apologize to my guys. I go, "Sorry about this one, guys. I need to start doing my research. This is crazy." Although they were very nice people, and it was kind of a fun show, and we did well. And
it sounds like it was better than the fucking.
And the sound was phenomenal. The sound was great.
And that guy, that sad part is that Tarzana guy was probably fucking sober as motherfucking shit.
Yeah, he sucks,
and
man.
he still sucked ass. Dude.
Yeah. But anyway, so we play the sober house. So we got a wild hair up our ass, and it's in Anaheim. So we go, "You guys want to go to Disneyland?" So we fucking go to Disneyland. We buy another bottle. And we sneak in a full bottle of Tullamore Dew in a water bottle.
Nice.
And I'm going to fast forward to the funny part. This is the real main reason why I'm telling you all this. Is that, so we go, my girl likes World of Color. Are you familiar?
No.
In World of Color, it's phenomenal. It's in California Adventure, and they blast just this wall of water. And they do a whole play like visual on the water.
Oh, like a projector?
Projector, right.
Oh, shit.
And huge, the whole park, huge music and huge, it's, Disney, big production. It's beautiful. So, but it brings you up, adventure, love, sadness. It's very good. And anyways, we're sitting there in a handicap area because I'm handicapped, right? So we go, anyways, my girl loves it. And on the sad part, which is like the Lion King, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Mufasa dies. Yeah. And the whole place goes dark, right? And you hear just an echo of Simba go, "Dad."
Oh wow,
Dad.
They try to tug at those heartstrings.
Oh yeah, and my girl's going.
Oh yeah, I'm sure half
and
the crowd is.
And then it goes like this, and then now it starts to bring the love back, where it's like where it goes. Baron, this is right on point though. By the way, I don't want him to stop. Now it starts to bring this up to where the love part goes, and like Beauty and the Beast. I love you, and kisses him and wakes up and bring everybody back. And Jenna's going like this. So as she goes, "I love you," and the music starts to go, right? Now, Disneyland is full of giant people, right? Giant,
yes,
the fattest people you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, everybody's in rascal scooters, right?
Yes.
As this part's going out, the rascal scooter has a reverse beep.
No.
Beep,
oh, that's
beep,
so good.
Beep, and it's quiet. Dad,
it's a heartfelt moment. It's
fucking and you just beep. Beep, beep, and it's going on. Beep. She can't find her way out. Beep, right? Because there's people around. And everybody collectively goes,
"What the fuck?"
What? And my girl's like, "What the fuck?" Like, this is an important moment. She loves it, right? And it's going. And me and my brother look at each other and just start dying laughing.
Yes.
But it was just, and then it ends because that's the closer.
Oh.
So she went beeping.
She tried to beat the crowd.
She wanted to beat the crowd.
Oh, yes.
But if you have a beep, 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 just wait 20 seconds.
At least the last few seconds, man. Let me enjoy this.
Right. And we now every time Jenna cries on something, I'm just going to go beep, beep, beep. And all day, and she was actually mad. She was very mad at it. And so we were trying to figure out why did she have to leave? Maybe she really had to use the bathroom. Maybe she really had to use the bathroom. That Disney food.
Could be a million reasons, but I would picture trying to beat the crowd. Like, I want to be the fattest, slowest motherfucker, so I need to get to the head of the line.
She didn't seem like she was panicky, but I'm going, it was the most insensitive thing you could do. It was great because the place is quiet.
Yeah.
The whole place is quiet. And then you just hear beep, beep. Everybody's like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, dude, that's like being at a funeral and they're like, "Somebody say something nice about the dead."
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. That was a fart. That was a fart during a sad part.
You're like, "Shit, we're in the moment now. You just whipped me back into fucking reality, and now I'm back to hating people again."
Dude, it was so funny, and I'm still laughing about it because
that is
you
great.
could almost see Jenna's tears go back into her head.
just sucked right back up into her eyes.
Yeah, she's so beautiful, right? And then just, what the fuck? You know, it's just
daggers, dude. She's
yeah.
like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, and I think, just all of, like, my girl loves Disney, man. She fucking loves it. And Disney's a lot more fun with me because I'm handicapped, so we don't wait in line. So we get past everything.
I do remember you teaching me the ways of the Force, dude, when we went to see a fucking Rancid dropkick.
Yeah,
and I tried to go and put money in the fucking thing. Like,
no,
he's new to this.
Oh, no, sir.
Damn it, dude! I need to jump on this shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you blow out a knee, man, you get that motherfucker.
I've already got the scars to prove that it has.
Ask a doctor. Ask your doctor. But be like, look, man, my leg's locking up. I need to do something. At least get it temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the red one. Get the temporary.
Oh yeah.
See, what's great for the blue handicap? It's for life.
No,
so that it's going to be sent to me for life.
Nice.
Yeah. I should never have to pay for parking.
That is fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get on that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I've been slacking off. You showed me.
Yeah, it's the shit. Yeah, ask your doctor, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook that up.
But that shit was that was so funny.
Damn,
and ridiculous.
That's an up and down weekend, dude. You go from suck. To pretty damn good.
To interesting. Yeah,
pretty damn good to well, this is fucking cool, but but now you're gonna make me laugh every time I check.
Every time, it's so funny, man. Like, I was burnt on Disney because during the pandemic, we used to have a pass, me and the girl, and during the pandemic, they were so Nazi'd out about the mask.
Oh, I bet.
And I got. And they broke me. I went to Disney. They literally mentally broke me with the mask. Like, it was just, they're yelling, sir, mask over your nose. Just, whoa. And I'm on a cane and I'm going, and I'm losing it. I'm like, look, these kids aren't supposed to talk to me like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you haven't earned the right to talk to me like
no,
this.
Not to scream out, excuse me, sir, can you please put on a mask?
There was one, and I made a joke but they were so angry about it during the pandemic. It was crazy. And this is Disneyland. Yeah. And I'm in there, and I made a joke. They're like, sir, over your nose. And I put it over my eyes. I go, is that better, Ed? And then I go, but the people are eating right here.
Yeah.
There's people eating with no mask on, but yet you're mad at me?
Because for some reason, once I'm eating, I'm immune to everything.
For some reason, COVID knows to not bother them.
No. He's eating. Leave him alone.
Yeah. So, but what's funny is I go, but you don't see the logic, what I'm saying here, guys? You don't see and it was raining too. And then it's raining, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the guy, it's funny, the guy sitting there is laughing at me. And he goes, hey, man, you want to come sit with us? I go, yeah, I'll sit down with you. I sat with his family and waited for our food to come out.
There, I'm about to eat, right? So
and that's exactly what I did. And the father loved what I was saying. But throughout the day, it was probably 6 times that I'm just somebody's yelling at me. Some little gay kid's yelling at me.
Oh, that's the worst, dude. When it's a little Ponzi kid, dude, and you're like,
it just I go, these little gay kids aren't supposed to talk to me like this.
No, it's not at all.
It's not supposed to happen, and they haven't earned the right to do that. And so I told my girl, and what happened was, again, she loves those moments like the fireworks and the stand there with her man. She loves that. Yeah. So she sets this whole thing up. And we forgot to get something out of the locker. I go back to the locker. I'm on a cane. They wouldn't let me get back to where my girl was because they had to undo the thing or something. And normally they would, but I could see my girl right there, bro. I could see her right there. And he's like, with a lisp, I'm sorry, I can't. I go, you can't. And usually I would just go, you know what, go fuck yourself. And I just walk over to her.
Yeah, that's.
But I was mentally broke. I swear to God. I go, I can't take you guys anymore. And I went and sat down. I just went over to the curb, and I was tired. It was at the end of the night. I was tired. I'm on my cane. My fucking pills are wearing off or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just...
Dude, I got a good one. The last time time I was there, I was with Josh, his old lady, my old lady, and my son, And we've been there for probably like a couple hours, So I'm like, fuck this. I'm grabbing a beer. I'm going to sit down. You guys go do whatever the fuck it is. I'll be right here. More beers right there. So this is where I'm posting up. So I sit down. And this dude sits down next to me, dude, and he's wearing this shirt that says, I am Groot, the little fucking little weird guy.
Yeah.
His kid is there with him, and his wife comes over, and it's like she has 2 sons because she's like, I fucking told you I didn't want to do this. And this dude's just miserable and browbeaten, right?
Yeah.
And fucking she's like, so whatever. You just sit here with your son, take care of him, and I'm going to go over here and this and that, and walks off. And I was like, might as well get you a beer, dude.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, she's not going to like that and this and that. And I was like, well, there's a point in your life where you got to reattach your nuts.
Yeah, you got to put your shoulders back.
And fucking, show your son what a man's supposed to be like.
Absolutely.
You know where my family's at? Probably on that same fucking ride she's going on. And guess what I did? I said, I'm sitting here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yes, you sit right there because you're just going to be angry and fuck up our whole day unless we just fucking part ways right here. But I'm just looking at this dude like,
just broken.
Yeah, when did this happen? Like, but there we go again. We always talk about this dude never had any friends to bust his nuts.
Yeah.
He never fucking, had like, fucking friends and shit. They're just like, yeah, you should probably do what she says.
But I mean, I have definitely been in the spot where, now very rare in life, but I do remember thinking one time, like, the argument isn't worth it right now. I'm gonna get through this because we're gonna get a divorce. You know what I mean, or whatever, right? I'm trying to think of where he was at, if he was at all man.
No, he you could tell he never was, dude. You could tell.
He's wearing the shirt. He's wearing the shirt,
just like his son.
Just like his son.
So you look like the kid.
Yeah.
And Brad's treating you just like the kid.
Got it.
She's got 2 children in her mind.
Boy, that made my body feel a kind of way. Where as you said that, where she's treating him like the kid, I got a little. Like,
it's fucked up.
Right? It made me feel bad for him.
It's fucked up, dude. But then you got to reassure the guy you can reattach your nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here drinking a beer, having a fucking great time.
Yeah.
You could be the same as me.
Right.
All you got to do is fucking sound off like you got a pair.
Yeah. That's it, look, first of all, take those shoulders and put them back.
Shrinking back, then,
put them back.
Yeah.
Remember, you're a man.
And guess what you do? She starts giving you lip. You whip it out and flap it on the fucking table, dude.
Remember who's paying for the Disney trip.
Oh, who's driving home too? Like you mentioned,
they're driving home. If you're paying for the trip, it's your day, buddy.
Yeah. You're not gonna be the whipped puppy in the back fucking back of the car, dude.
It's your day. Yeah. And by the way, here's some word of advice. The girl is more happy when you're happy.
Oh, yeah.
She's miserable because you're miserable.
Yep.
So if you have to sound off just a little to make you happy, it makes the whole room happy. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yep.
That is a fact. So for the most part, and you can go, well, it's just you and your girl, whatever the fuck. But my girl would rather me be happy and do what I want than for me to be miserable and do what she wants, because it ultimately ruins the whole day.
Mine too. That's why I said, oh yeah, I could have gone over there too, but no, she's right. I'd just be angry, upset, and miserable because I was just tired of waiting in line.
Yeah.
I'm tired of high fucking prices.
Yeah, the line can get you too. Yeah, the lines can get you.
I'm tired of fucking people walking in front of me because I had a fucked up knee at the time too. Yeah. So people fucking trying to walk in front of me. I'm like, hey, motherfucker,
Kid Central. Kid Central, rascal scooters for giant. Have you seen that Family Guy? Hey, have you seen the Family Guy where he goes, oh shit, I forgot it. Wait, what is fat chicks with fat chicks with black hair have tattoos of me with the Jack Skellington? Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
On Family Guy they did that where Jack Skellington goes up to the screen. Fat chicks with black hair have tattoos of me. And every chick that has that was like, legit. Fuck you, man. And even I was like, ooh, shit. That one hits.
Yeah, that one's
because
legit.
It's so true. We counted probably 16 of them over it.
Jesus.
We were counting.
Jesus, dude.
But these people are giant people.
Yep.
How does that happen? Now,
I've always wondered that myself.
Believe me, I get being out of shape. You work hard. I get it. But these people are
that bad.
Have to take scooters now.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
Rascals, dude. Now you're fucking the crypt keeper with fucking just
these are
weird term.
Yeah, these are young people too. And when I say young, I'm saying our age, right? And they're in these rascal scooters, and their ankles are over their shoes. And I'm saying this almost not to make fun, but to be like, that's not good, man. That is not good.
No, it's not. You know what I want to do to those people every time I see them? Throw them in a pool.
Yeah,
I really do. I want to throw them in a pool and say, look, now gravity's not fucking with you. All right? Now your body's weightless. Get rid of all that fucking. Feel that shit. Feel that. Just move your arms around. How hard is that? Now,
what I think they don't understand is that your heart needs to work easier.
Yep.
That's why you work out, because you train it to pump blood and do that. So at rest, it doesn't have to work. At rest, their heart and vascular system is working overtime. And don't they want to be around to see their kids, and don't they want to be around to, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you want to feel like you're not wearing clothes in a pool every time you fucking move your shit?
Right.
You know, like.
Yeah, and I'm not saying a little letting yourself go because you work too hard. I'm saying more just you've eaten yourself into an oblivion,
into a pit,
yep. And that's hard to get out of too. Because once you reach that,
yep.
You go, well, I lost 100 pounds. I go, yeah, but you're still 210.
Yep. You know, you're fucking. Everything's gonna be shot on you because you're dragging all that around all the time.
Like, I think we all can collectively say it's not good for you, right?
Definitely.
Even though we're in a world where, for some reason, we're saying it's okay to be an obese person.
Oh yeah, like we were talking about that Sports Illustrated with that bitch that never had anything to do with sports.
Yeah,
you know?
This is a weird moment that we're doing, but we all should be able to agree that it's not good for your body, though, right?
Right.
No matter how it looks.
Easy.
Yeah. I think that's an easy thing to say.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Who cares how it looks?
Yeah.
But, like, who cares? Because some people may like it, and that's fine, and you may feel confident in it. But it's not good for your heart, man.
I just thought of that bitch on Friday. She's like, I like how you got that lined up. Shut up, bitch. I know someone like it.
what?
Miss Pearly with the fucking the mustache.
What's that from?
That was Friday, the third one. With fucking where Terry Crews is the raging homo. And
shit.
And he's got the mom, and fucking Mike Epps is like, I like how you got that lined up. She's like, shut up, bitch. Someone like it.
I'm gonna have to. I've seen that one, but I don't remember.
Oh, dude, there's some good quotes from that one too.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
The first one's the best.
Oh, definitely.
First Friday.
100%.
The first Friday is the shit.
100%.
Yeah, the second one's not bad either. You got the Mexican dude in there. It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, Mike Epps too, dude. Mike Epps is funny, motherfucker.
Yeah, Mike Epps is funny. So, dude, check it out. So I was watching this thing. Do you remember the video for Black Hole Sun? Do you remember that exact video?
Vaguely. I remember pieces of it. Yeah, and I remember like some dude's face melting.
Yeah, I was watching it.
Like it looks like it'd be a good movie on acid.
Yeah, I was watching it. It's very profound. Watching it in 2022.
Yeah.
It almost feels like the imagery that they're doing is very now. Like they've called something the whatever the plasticness, if that's a word, of now.
Yeah, the fake fucking
Dude, everything's fake, everything's bullshit.
I've finally seen the kind of asses you were talking about the other day.
Oh yeah,
dude, it looked like Minecraft built an ass. This broad walks out, dude, and she's looking all right, and whatnot. So I look, and then it's just a fucking block.
It's a block.
There is no real shape to it at all. I'm like, why?
It's a block, yeah.
Why? It looks like you took a shit in your pants.
Yeah, it looks like a diaper.
Fucking diaper on.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a diaper.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh.
Did she have any sort of muscles or anything towards her legs, or?
Yeah. Her thighs
were they thick?
Her thighs were thick, which that's the only thing that actually made me look. She had like a pair of cupcake titties and donkey ass. So I was like, oh, what do we got? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Nah, it's just the way those jeans. No, it's not the jeans. Oof.
It's even more weird when their legs aren't thick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude.
They just have spindly little legs, and then this giant dumper where it's like a diaper.
It's just overflowing.
And you're going. What are you doing? Who likes that?
No shit.
Who's into it?
Like, I remember we used to make drinks. Well, can you set your drink on top of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to make those jokes and shit, but when you see it and you're like, it's leveled out enough to where I could legit set my fucking drink on top, and that shit's going to be balanced. No.
Do you think that's just strictly for Instagram and for the internet? It's not, is it? You think it's really for real life?
I think some of these broads are so desperate to snag a dude.
Yeah.
And they're probably like 3 strikers, dude. They probably been married fucking several times. They can't land a dude to stay with to save their fucking lives, that they're like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to be a playgirl.
Yeah, but I haven't met a guy, though, that's like, dude, I love fake asses.
I haven't either.
I haven't met that guy.
I haven't either.
Everybody agrees with me that it's weird.
And and who are these broads' friends to be like, it looks great.
I don't know.
You know, how much you spent on that? Oh, well, I got the coupon deal out of the fucking penny saver. That's why it came out like a block.
See, but it's not the same for fake cans either. It's not the same for fake titties, because my theory is, I may have said this before, but my theory is because you can't build bigger titties. I think naturally you can build a butt. And so, like, if we're talking about nature, like if we needed a woman that helps, that hunts and is in the thing, and she's doing stuff, that causes a butt, right? It causes glutes, right? But titties is just it is what it is.
There's no exercise. You're not sticking it on a vacuum tube,
right?
You know, you're not doing nothing.
So that's my theory why we give that a pass and not the butt. Although, and they also have not perfected the butt.
No, but the titties that I cannot stand is when they're so jam packed that they're looking up.
And they're hard as a rock.
They're looking straight up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm right here.
Yeah,
look at me, titties.
Yeah, and they're hard, and they're super hard.
Super hard, dude. And you're like, the skin looks like it's stretched out beyond its limit. You're like,
looks like it hurts.
Not good. No.
Yeah, and especially when they're new, the skin is stretched right here in the middle.
Yeah, and you see that breastplate fucking action right there.
Yeah, and then that, I think ultimately that's fun to look at the nudie bar.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately in bed and I don't think that's good.
No, it's not.
Like, I'd rather you have almost nothing, like Super A cups, than to have this giant fake hard cans.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if they look super real and soft and bouncy,
they jiggle.
They jiggle.
Yes.
Then I'm good. I got no problem. But I think that's why I give it a pass. What do you think about that theory?
I think you're right. Because even I notice all chicks, as soon as they get fucking breast implants, dude, they want you to see them. They want you to touch them. They want everything, dude. I've been in Vegas where
paid
broads
15 G's for them.
Yeah, broads like, I got these. What do you think? They look real, and I'll be the Howard Sterns of them motherfuckers. I'll be like,
you start circling scars. You pull out the Sharpie.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I could have tucked that in a little bit over there. I helped you out, but
yeah. But I mean, I think ultimately it's for them. See, and also they feel better in their clothes with the tits.
Yeah.
I feel the fake ass. You have to sit on it, right? Like, is it numb? Does it feel like you're sitting on a pad?
That's a good fucking question, dude.
And like, are you able to sleep? And it just seems like life is hard.
Do you know you're cleaning out the whole crack?
That's a good point too. What's bathroom situation?
Yeah. Do you know that you cleaned out the cornhole?
Is
it only by look, or
is the hole way in?
Yeah, exactly. Is it stuffed up in there?
Is it way in there, and then the cheeks come? Whoa.
Yeah, because now you're having to do the karate chop.
I haven't thought about that part of it.
Yeah, see. And that would make sense, like the old school, what was that Red Man song, fucking Stankin' Ass.
I don't know it.
Oh, dude, it's funny because he's talking about just fucking partying, club and shit, and he's like, can you feel it in your body? Shake that stankin' ass.
Oh my, yeah.
And that would make sense if it's a big fat ass and it's stanky as fuck, because she can't get all the way up in there.
Dude. Hey, everybody out there, for the sound of my voice, what's the bathroom situation going on with the fake butts? Does anyone, if anyone has information on that?
These inquiring minds want to know.
Because, hey, look, we're doing important research here.
This is for the good of mankind.
Yeah, because if a man's getting back there, then there's a problem.
Dude, real problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
See, I'd like to know. I'd like to know somebody that's been with somebody with a with a big fake
old
one.
Diaper butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was those Huggies, dude?
That's the name of the podcast, Diaper Butt. That's so funny.
How those Huggies treat you?
Where's that bottle? Grab another one, man.
Yeah.
Let's get will you hand me that bottle over there? Yeah, let's pop open another thing of there's one under it too, a full one. A new thing of Tullamore Irish whiskey, like God intended. Delicious. That's right, delicious. I'll be a Tullamore sponsor. They don't even have to pay me. I'll just be their sponsor. I love it so much. They've been doing the right thing for me. But man, that is such a weird. I don't have my phone because we're recording on it, but I have a picture of a new chick on Instagram that I send my girlfriend to laugh at, and is
that the one with the giant tits?
I showed you one, but I found another that's even more crazy.
No shit.
And it's the face, it's the cans, the butt.
Dude, you know what? I'm not a big fan of the lips neither, dude.
I hate it.
The lips look like a fucking tire.
Hate fake lips.
Yeah,
it
looked like a worn out tire.
Yeah,
sticking on out of their face.
Yeah, hey ladies out there, wrinkles are okay. Yeah. Relax.
Don't mind it.
You got some thin lips, it's all right.
Yeah, you're mature.
We don't care.
Nope.
Guys don't give a shit. Now I know it's for you guys and whatever you say, but ultimately it isn't, is it?
No. Yeah.
Ultimately, it's not for it's for us.
Yeah.
Because who's paying now? Who's paying the bills on all that? Is my next question. Nice.
Oh, got away from me.
That sounded good. Who's paying the bills on those? You know what I'm saying?
If she's got sugar daddies paying for those, then that broad's a fucking pimp.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess they got sugar daddies. I guess and they're doing OnlyFans or right.
Well, just like you said, if they're only doing this look for Instagram, then they got loads of sugar daddies. You know that shit. She's like,
yeah, but she's hideous. She really is ugly. It's ugly. I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't fucking get it. My brother and I, we went down. We wanted to read the comments under these pictures, and it's just a bunch of gross people. Like, you're so fucking beautiful. I'd love to smell you.
And like we talked about, fucking selling farts and fucking Jesus, Jesus. Dude.
What can we do? Is there something girls want to buy from us?
No, there isn't. Dude.
You know what I mean? Like if I go on,
maybe our attitudes.
If I go on OnlyFans, can I show you my abs?
No. It's probably just the attitude, dude. You're like, you know what? I've been wanting to know how to tell somebody to fuck off. Can you tell me exactly how to tell somebody to fuck off?
Yeah, like what should be our OnlyFans page? Because OnlyFans technically doesn't have to be porn.
Oh, is that right?
No, it isn't. It wasn't made for that. It wasn't made for that originally. That's what it turned into. It always turns into.
Yeah, it always does.
Anything internet turns into porn.
You know.
Yeah.
Right after absolutely. A little bit.
What's up, girl? You want to get in? All right, take your time. Yeah. But what could have like? I was thinking about that. Like for OnlyFans, what can we do? Because ultimately, I do want to turn this podcast into a Patreon. Are you familiar with Patreon? No. Patreon's like a paid service, and we'll give them something else that, you know, other than just us talking. There'd be whatever the fuck, and it's a paid service. But people are making a lot of money on this Patreon thing, and they're also more well known too. But chicks are doing that too. Like it's like, hey, they're doing this thing, and then go to my OnlyFans where I'm, you know, farting on a cake.
You want to get to the goods.
Yeah, you want to get to
come over here and watch me fart on this.
Yeah, so I was thinking about stuff that it would be fun that we could do, like, you know what I mean? But who knows? But nobody cares what men are going to do unless like we're actually doing full on porn.
Yeah,
you know?
Pretty much, dude. I mean, think about it, dude. You know, when people get killed in the world, dude. Oh, this lady got killed. Oh my God, that's such a horrible thing.
Yeah,
they're like, this dude got his ass fucking kicked, beaten to death over here, and they're like,
yeah, we
sucks.
Shit.
That sucks. But
yeah, nobody cares about men.
Nobody gives a fuck, dude.
Nobody cares about men.
Nope.
Well, it's like that same thing. Like Joe Rogan had that joke. Was like, hey, much like you guys, if my daughter fucking went into an audition for Harvey Weinstein and he was a creep to her, much like you guys, I would want to fuck him up.
Yep.
But if my son went in the Harvina Weinstein, I'd be like, son, you're going to be Batman. Yeah. What? Oh, you had a problem in there? Oh, you going to cry?
Get back in there.
Get back in there.
The fuck up.
Dad needs a new Batmobile. Let's go.
I've already picked out several houses for us. Dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, it's like the same thing as like when you hear like a teacher had sex with the boy.
That's always my favorite one, dude. Because why were these broads never around when I was a fucking teenager, dude? I was nowhere to be seen.
I was dying for it.
No
I was dreaming for it.
Dude, I even got in trouble when I was in 10th grade. I had that science teacher, Miss Pareto, and she was like, why do you keep getting in trouble, Justin? You're such a good student. And I was like, Because I was kind of hoping one day while I was in this detention, I could knock that computer off your desk and shit.
Really?
She's like, you can't talk to me like that.
God.
And I was like, all right, fine, I'll stop.
Damn. You had guts, man.
I tried, dude. That was the one time. And then
did you just sit there fantasizing the whole time?
Fuck yeah, dude. And then the funniest part is we had the parent teacher night, and her twin sister comes in, and I was like, oh hell
twin sister,
twin sister. And I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, you must be Justin.
And she was hot.
Oh, dude.
Really
cute. I mean, they're fresh out of college.
Dude, I want to look them up. Can we try to find them?
Oh, I'm sure.
Because we were talking about. Remember Miss Hoops? We were talking about. Remember, right? And you sent it. Yeah. But we tried to find her. I think we found her. We think, but we think that she changed her name or something.
She got married.
Maybe. Well, maybe it did look like her, but we were like, it's kind of a long shot.
Oh, is that right?
It was. Maybe we were stretching it just to hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, all guys, we were just fantasizing that one day they would be in detention.
That's no shit.
And the teacher's like locks the door and just
That's what I was hoping for. And man, I swear, maybe it was just my horny ass little teenage mind, dude.
Just stuck with wood the whole time.
I swear she batted her eyes a couple times at me, and she was like, it was all in my mind though, dude, when she fucking threw back at me like, no, because it was just me and her in her class too.
Well, look, you don't know if you don't try. You know what I mean?
That's
like these other boys got it. And but when you hear about it, like on the news, she was arrested, and I think every man collectively goes, "Why was she arrested?
Yeah,
why
exactly?" And who's the dumb son of a bitch that ratted her out?
Who's the rat?
Yeah,
who's that piece of shit kid who
fucked it up for everybody?
Who fucked it up for everybody, dude. Because that kid is the most popular kid in school,
hell
man.
Yeah, dude. That's that Sandler flick. What was it? That's My Boy.
Oh yeah,
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
and but see. Now, if roles were reversed,
we want that motherfucker dead.
Oh, he's dead, dude.
Yeah.
There's no fucking thinking about it.
Now I have a reason why. Why do you think? Why do you think the role is not the same?
Because fathers will do shit about it when it comes to their daughters. Just like you said.
Right.
Comes to their sons. No, because that's just going to be experience.
Getting high five.
That's just going to be experience.
Not only is it experience, you're getting a fucking high five and a fucking low five. why the mother's all upset? He's going, fuck yeah, man, it's my son. He's calling his buddies at the office. Hey,
they're like, dude, we know.
Yeah, we already know. We know. Yeah, that's right. We're going out and having drinks tomorrow. My son's the man. Yeah.
But now with the girls, man, there's just dads that don't want to admit their daughters are probably floozies, dude.
Ooh, that's rough too. I didn't think about that. That's a rough one. I think here kind of the difference is for the most part, your 16-year-old boy, if he didn't want it, he'd just be like, bitch, get the fuck off me. Slap that lady. Get out of here. Plus, things have to work in order for it all to work.
Yep.
So even if he didn't want it, it wouldn't work, and then blah blah blah. But I think it's the penetration. It's the penetration is the problem. See, the men do the penetrating, so it's
all right.
Yeah, they're
the ones giving.
And also if it's my son back, get the fuck out of here. Now I do think there's an age thing though. Say if it, young.
Yeah, no, that's just foul.
That's foul and weird.
No matter what.
It's weird.
No matter what.
If it's a female, there's not a lot of cases of those female to little ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of those cases, thank God. But that's a weird one too. That's a weird one to think about.
It is.
But look, to everyone listening, every boy fantasized about maybe not one of their teachers, but a
teacher.
Yep.
At least at one time or another.
At one point. So shut up with all these, let these hot, weird
sometimes
teachers.
When they're just going through puberty, it's probably all them female teachers, even when they don't look good, dude. Just because your boy's just like, let's go party. And you're like, fuck, dude, I don't even know what to do with you.
Oh, you could have had Mrs. Badgley coming up to me or something. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it.
I guess.
Let's do it, man.
I'm tired of this thing fucking with me. So.
Yeah, I'm 16. I've been pulling on this thing for the last few years.
I kind of wanted to donkey punch you at the same time anyway.
Yeah,
so fuck it.
I wanted someone else to pull on it instead of me.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah. So go ahead, get those old lips around it, Miss Badgley.
And tell me I did bad at school.
Yeah. Tell me I did my arithmetic wrong. Put me in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that is true though. You know, it's very true. And by the way, you know, we think about that in Hollywood with the casting couch. It's always the male casting to the female actresses. But I'll let you in on something. It happens a lot the other way because more than not, the casting directors are all female. Most of them are female.
Oh shit!
But the men are just like, yeah, I'll do this chick for the role. Fuck it. Like it's happening all over Hollywood.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so it was. But these things are always interesting to me because if I have, we've talked about this before. I have if he was just creepy on you and was like, if you don't do this to me, you don't get the role, right? And you didn't just walk out, that's on you.
Oh yeah.
Now, if he's physically grabbing you, he should be in jail forever. But if he's just being creepy, I can't say that that's a bad thing. I mean, I'm sorry, it's a bad thing, but I can't say it's a
something that couldn't be avoided.
Something that could be avoided, and all of a sudden, these famous chicks that are now famous are coming out instead of the chicks that wish they would. There was a lot of chicks that was like a lot of like female comedians was like, shit, I'll blow him for a role.
She's like, damn, all I had to do was lick his nuts and I would have had 10 roles.
Because girls have blown ugly guys for free.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, daily.
Yeah, daily. You do disgusting looking dudes, and you don't get to be in fucking the Avengers.
You know.
Yeah, shoot. Fuck, I'll blow him for the Avengers. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, man, then you still get a shitty role.
honestly, Justin.
Now, see, I can understand the women getting mad when it comes to that. Like there were promises,
and then they didn't get it,
and they blew them, and they didn't get shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, I'd be pissed.
Well, no, I mean that happens.
No, I'm sure that happens constantly too.
Forever. Can I admit something to you that I may have already told? Jenna already knows, but I lied to a stripper once for a blowy.
Yeah. Well.
I don't remember you telling me this.
Yeah, I did. I lied to a stripper at the fantasy ranch, and I told her I can get her in a Rob Zombie video. I told you that. No, I totally told you that. Oh, sorry, baby. Here you go.
Yeah, I don't remember you saying that. But
I totally
either way,
did.
baby, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's gross.
No, I know it
that's
sucks.
Totally fucking gross.
No, it sucks. BJ was awesome though.
How old were you?
Hey, huh?
I think it's kind of funny that she bought it, dude.
Well, what's funny is that I ended up seeing her later too.
No.
This was when I was dating.
It came back to haunt you.
It came back to haunt me because, I was dating Tiffany. Did you ever meet Tiffany? She's a black chick.
Oh yeah, with the yeah.
I was beautiful black chick, and anyways, I was, and the stripper that I lied to was a black chick. So yeah, so it was, but anyways, we were at a bar in Long Beach together, and she came up to me. She was like, "So what's with the video, huh? What's with the video?" And then oh, that's not what it was. She goes, what happened to the movie? Now I told her a video, but she goes, what happened to the movie, right? And then Tiffany looks at me and goes, what fucking movie is she talking about? Right? She thought maybe we're going to the movies. Ultimately, she didn't know that I lied to this chick. But anyways, so Tiffany storms off. I'm like, fuck. God damn it.
Now everything's fucked up.
Now everything's fucked up. Bitches are crazy, man. And I go running, and I go, we go running after. I go, if you're gonna fucking argue with me about that shit, this is over. God damn it! You're gonna bring me this shit. Hey, by the way, I'm fucking 20 or 21.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that was about the same.
I've told you this a couple times actually because
but I don't remember.
I bring it up a
I
lot
don't.
because most of the time when we talk about like lying to girls, I bring this one up, but.
That was probably about that same time your garage door saved my life, huh?
Yeah. But
Wait, what?
no, I want to tell you about that. But the point I was trying to make on that one was that look, sometimes guys throw a little fib.
Yeah.
And is it gross? Okay, but is it an offense where I need to be locked up?
No.
And maybe not. Maybe because I don't look like Harvey Weinstein, and that's my point, though. By the way. Like,
Well, I'm sure that she gave BJ's for other things that were.
oh, absolutely. I'm sure she was busy. Yeah, because that wasn't that hard. That's all I had to say. She's like, all right, cool, fuck it.
But yeah, you're right. You're right, because they're gonna be more fucking hurt if you look like dog shit compared to a fucking decent looking person.
Right, like I'm saying, if
did she come after you after that? Like,
now this was that long ago where she left messages on my answering machine.
No,
there was no. That's how long ago it was. Answering machine.
What were those messages?
Well, they were just. It was just like, hey, I'm calling about the movie, you know. So, and I just ignored it, didn't call her back, and but. And it went away. I think she found it. She goes, shit, I got duped. She goes, damn it.
Oh, yeah, his garage door.
I don't know.
His garage
That's
door.
just gross to me.
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't know. How do I not remember this story?
I agree. It's gross.
But sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Sometimes, plus, I'm a young man.
Yeah, when we were
strippers,
kids, we weren't thinking about feelings or anything like that.
No, I thought about that. None.
No.
Never, ever.
Yeah.
Not a
It's
one.
like, am I going to put that in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Plus, a stripper. I was like, she got no soul. Who gives a shit?
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
well, yeah, but she's a stripper, but also that's
Half
her,
those ones are mine.
That's
Yeah,
kinda her,
yeah.
That's her business transaction. Like that's her body is her currency. So, I don't know. You kind of stole from her.
Hey, nice. That's a good argument.
Yeah, you were a thief.
That's a good argument.
You're a sexual thief.
Well, I didn't steal because I did put stuff back in her face.
I don't think he was a thief. She offered. So he's not a thief.
No, he said, "I'll give you this for that."
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay.
We went to my truck to talk about it.
All right. See, so
yeah.
It was implied.
and she offered up. Yeah.
It was implied through touching and things. You know what I mean? Like you start to kind of.
Yeah, but you still didn't.
And look,
you still didn't.
and the booze
follow
were
up.
flowing. The booze was flowing.
All right. So everything's excused, dude.
All right.
It was
in my
flowing.
opinion.
I'll excuse the 20-year-old you and
Yeah.
know that if 20-year-old you and 20-year-old me ever met, I would be like, ew, you're gross.
Okay, here we go, young Justin with the garage. Go ahead.
I don't know about that. Okay. Oh, so the garage story.
No, if I was to know that at 20 years old, that'd be different. No, if 20-year-old me and 20-year-old him hooked up or met, we would have been doing this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the garage.
I was
story.
terrible in bed though. By the way,
Garage story. I would have trained you.
All right, go ahead. Give me.
So the time I lied to a broad and got caught up in front of all my friends, I was banging out this one chick, but she killed it. She rode on the back of the motorcycle. Her helmet knocked my helmet, and I told her, look, just look over my shoulder. Make sure it doesn't hit my head because I don't like that shit. She does it, so I'm like, yeah, you're done. So we go and play a show. I meet this fucking hot little Honduras chick, and fucking whatnot. Take her home. Take her everywhere. We're jamming at the garage and shit. And
Jamming it out.
yeah, the original
Boning it out.
The original girl goes to try to lift up the door, and she's like, "I fucking hear you in there with the girl, Justin. I know you're fucking around on me."
This garage is my garage,
And it's old
and
school.
this is where we practice.
It's the old school wood door with the fucking spring arms and shit.
So she's able to lift it.
Like you got to be
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger usually, or you got to be at least a pretty strong. You got to.
But this
It's
thing
old
jams. This thing
okay.
jams. And it's only like a couple of feet
jammed.
off the fucking ground, and I'm like, "Oh, perfect! Now I can run out the side door, go tell her, yeah, I go out there, I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of you for a little while, but this shit just ain't working out." And she's like, "Bullshit! I hear this girl inside there." I was like, "That has nothing to do with you. That's probably one of the guys' girls and shit, So, I mean,
He had a horseshoe up his ass because that never
never
jammed like
happened.
that.
That never happened.
Something happened where she couldn't get it, and we were all looking at her feet.
Yeah.
and we all.
It's a horrible cartoon.
Yeah, we're looking at her feet, and we have our guitars on. And I'm going, and it just gets silent in there, and she's going, Justin, and we're just going,
shit,
no,
puckering the whole time.
yeah, and then he finally goes out, and then we were just like, bro, you got a horseshoe up your ass or something. Like
Dude, that was never happened again. Like we fucked with the door for I don't know how long
Right.
after that. We were drinking beers. Like, all right, this time it's got to. Nope.
we were like, how did that happen?
Divine intervention, my friend. That was like Pulp Fiction.
I'm sure.
Motherfucking
That
divine-
was divine intervention.
Yeah, God was like, dude, you're right. She sucks.
Yeah.
She's horrible.
God was like, here, I got you, Justin, right there. Boom.
yeah. Just for this few seconds. That's all you get.
Yeah.
This is the only chance I'm giving you.
That's it.
Dude, do you remember the chick I dated from Huntington Beach? Do you remember her?
What was her name?
I almost don't want to say it.
Okay.
I almost don't want to say it. But
Why did she listen?
maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. She's a nice girl. Anyways,
all right,
Drew, you saw you say she looked like a bird. She looked like a bird.
Yep.
He put the seed down and shit.
Oh yeah, I know.
But anyways, I had this.
Well, mine, he'd put his fucking arm on her fucking head. Drew, dude.
But he always. I used to have a skull. Remember, I had a skull by my bed in my bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Remember that glow in the dark skull?
Yep.
He goes, bro, that's. I'm gonna call her Brit. He goes, bro, that's Brit's skull right there, bro. Like, and I was like, what the fuck, right? So, anyways, one time, like, we were having a party, and I brought a girl into my room, right? Mm-hmm. And the fucking phone rings, right? And Drew's like, hello, and it's Brit, and she goes, where's Ian?
Landline.
Okay. Yeah, that's how long it goes. Oh, yeah. And she goes, where's Ian? And he's like, I don't know. I think he's asleep in the room or something. She's like, go wake him up. And he's like, no, I'm gonna leave him. And she goes, go fucking wake him up. He goes, no, I can't. Anyway, she calls back. She goes, go fucking wake him up. So he goes and knocks on the door, and he's like, and I'm like, what? Right? And he's like, I think he's still asleep. He's not answering the door. She goes, fucking fine. Boom, hangs up the phone, right? And then finally, so after I finish up in there, I come out, and he's like, hey, bro, so Britt knew that something was up somehow. And I go, what do you mean somehow? He's like, bro, she knew the moment you walked in there. And I go, how did she fucking know? And he goes, it's the skull. Right? I go, are you fucking kidding me, man? So it freaked me out. So I took that skull and put it in the garage. Now, let's see if you remember this, Justin. Shot Down's in the garage playing, okay? The skull is right there. And we're sitting there fucking playing and talking about chicks and doing whatever the fuck. And
that thing had a fucking camera in it, dude.
No. Check it out. So, okay, so you don't remember exactly. So I was creeped out from the skull and from its eyes. So I took beer bottle tops and put it in the eyes so she couldn't see through the fucking skull. Right. All of a sudden we're talking about chicks. The mirror that's right next to the skull comes flying at me and smashes over my head while we're playing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. And I'm like, what the fuck? And as we look back, the skull. And the things are out of its eyes, and the skull is pointing towards me, man. What the fuck, right?
That part I didn't know about. I remember the fucking
mirror the mirror
I remember
bashes
that.
on the top of me, boom. And so we're like, what the
Did she happen to give you that skull?
No, I don't think so. No, I think I bought it from like Spencer's or something. Yeah, like a Hot Topic or something like that. It was like a glow-in-the-dark skull. And then even after that, so I hooked up with some chick and was making out with her on the beach, at Huntington Beach. And then a cloud that looked like her started coming towards me, man. I swear to God, and we started running.
And you haven't done any hallucinogenics?
As a matter of fact, he was growing mushrooms at that same time.
That's true, I was.
Yep.
But I never did them, though. I never did.
Actually, he never did.
I was growing.
Yeah, I know that. But
we guinea pigged them on some of our friends. But
he tripped with me for the very first time in his 30s. So
yeah, I'm late. I'm late to the party. I'm late. Late to the party. But anyways. Crazy, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
No, like she had a hex or something.
No, I do believe in hexes. I do believe in people putting like energy spells and stuff like that. I believe in all of that.
I mean, Drew started it because he's the one that went.
I think if you buy it, then it can happen to you. But
yeah,
I think if
I manifested
it. Yeah, that can happen.
Drew started it with the skull and the bird face and the fucking. Yeah, like Drew has a man. I wish Drew was here. Yeah, he has a way of fucking up your relationship.
Oh man.
No. You had a way of fucking up the relationship. It just happened.
I was a kid.
I really feel like maybe it's the underlying guilt of it all.
No, no such guilt.
Oh, you can say that. You can definitely say that.
At that age, no guilt.
No way. You can definitely say that.
Right?
No, you can definitely say that, but and deep down, you know that you're duping girls, and you're like, man, I was kind of a shitbag then.
No. I had
we
not
weren't worried about
not
that
a
at all.
second of that feeling.
No.
Okay, I'm not saying that you
You're
feel
saying
that
maybe
consciously.
underlying?
I'm
Okay.
thinking subconsciously.
Okay, I'm with you.
You manifested that stuff.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
I got you.
Maybe because it's true. Like
subconsciously, you know you were pulling dick moves, and so your subconscious self is like, you know, you got to get caught or at least feel some sort of remorse over this.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you, and here's why.
Dude.
Here's why I'm a little with you, is because on the beach, I stared at that cloud, and I
like,
told the girl, I go, does it seem like that cloud keeps getting closer to us? And she goes,
yeah, that's how wind patterns are.
I know. Yeah, she
The downwind.
If it was Jenna, she'd be like, yeah, it's called the wind, dummy. No, but I go, doesn't it look like it's got fangs and fucking like a bird with fangs because it's coming? And she goes, yeah, it kind of does. And we both got freaked out and started running off the beach. And it was Huntington Beach where she lived. She lived right there, like right there.
See, subconsciously, your brain manifested some sort of way to get over that guilt that you felt that you didn't feel it in your conscious mind, but you knew that you were being crappy.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Very maybe. All right, let's close out with one question I got to ask you. Speaking of psychedelics.
All right.
All right.
Ayahuasca. Been looking into it. Right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever done ayahuasca?
I have not.
Okay. And I know you haven't. I've been looking into it. A lot of people are ranting and raving about this ayahuasca.
It's like a 3-day trip, though. Like, it takes your body it takes a long time to get through that, from what I've heard. Like, I've done peyote, and peyote takes a day and a half to get through. You make a peyote tea out of those damn...
The worst one I did was Hell's Bells, and that one... fucking
I heard about that.
3
Explain
days.
that. Explain what that was.
That was when we played that. We played one of the shows at the Shack, and I just sucked ass, dude. I think Dave or one of you guys kicked my cord out, but in my mind, I was fucking Jimi Hendrix, dude. I was bringing in fucking more people, dude. It was looking like Woodstock. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Every time they pull the cord out, they're like,
yeah.
He's on one.
And I see the fucking. I saw like a little clip of a video and I was like, whoa, yeah. I was nowhere near coherent to know what the fuck reality was.
Thank you for taking the cord out, guys.
Yeah, no
Thank
shit. Because it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
I vaguely remember that. I didn't know you were on. Hell's Bells is what, though? What is that?
So it's the trumpet flowers.
Yeah.
Those, morning glories? The white ones that look like fucking skinny long bells and then they kind of bellow out at the bottom. So a buddy of mine was telling me, he was like, yeah, you take like 5 of those things, boil them in some water, make it into a fucking tea and shit.
It's a super, like if you do more than that, like that's the one thing though with those is that like you can really overdose badly on that and send yourself
because
to
nobody
the
knows the
you don't
real
know
mixture.
Because each flower
and
is
it's just a flower you can pick here in California?
Yeah.
The alley by my house. Remember where fucking, we'd always go through that alley. In that alley, those Hell's Bells always grew in there.
Yeah.
So when I was told this, I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Let me try it out. I've done acid.
That's
I've
straight
done mushrooms.
poison, man.
And that's no shit. Yeah. I couldn't fucking read something. Like, I'm trying to read fucking the words camel, and this shit would just fucking go like that. And I'm like, oh, well, fucking. And I'm like that for 3 days. So now I'm going back to school, failing all these fucking tests.
Oh, my God.
Shit,
and it's not fun. It's straight poison for your body. A lot of people I know that have done that, they end up going in the hospital or going slightly insane and having
and they call it Hell's Bells.
Yeah, if you overdo it, like your liver will literally explode. Like it'll give out on you.
Wow, what a trip.
Poison.
Why did you do that?
I heard it was fun.
Somebody dared him. So like,
like that salvia, like.
It's like,
I just heard it was good.
It's what is it? It's like if you boil magnolia, like the bark of the magnolia trees.
Oh yeah.
That will kill people, and it's tasteless. Yeah. Well, wormwood's different. Like wormwood will send you on a trip, but magnolia will send you on a trip and then kill you.
Ooh.
Wow, really?
And these are all things that we have.
What would
in,
a trip?
Our regular, like there's a magnolia tree down the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So if Ian ever ends up in the hospital, boys and girls.
No, I ain't doing that shit. I was looking in the.
No, I wasn't saying that.
I was looking in the.
That's a poison.
Into ayahuasca. Our friend Audrey and her husband does that, and they swear by it, man. They swear.
Yeah, but they also clean their bodies. Like they don't do.
Yeah, they do a whole thing.
Toxin.
They'll cleanse for like a week.
Yeah, they only
do a whole
eat,
thing.
Like, only eat vegetables.
But he swears, man, that he found some answers.
God. Yeah.
Well, no, you see that he found some answers that he's been looking for. And if you.
I've heard that too, because I even heard the deprivation studies they're doing with the vets and shit.
Yeah,
where they're basically giving them fucking what's the party drug? Come on, ecstasy.
Oh yeah.
And then deprivation, and these dudes would come out like, I don't know why I kept thinking about everything this way.
Right.
I was just on the wrong train of thought. All I had to do was shift my fucking focus this way.
So
now
the
everything's
sensory
so much
deprivation,
easier.
they put them in in the sensory deprivation tanks.
Yep.
Oh wow, that actually sounds like fun.
Well, that's serious though, and you're on X.
Yep.
Interesting.
And it
so you're just feeling good, and then you're forced to think.
Forced to
through
just
everything.
think
You're
of
forced to
good.
just
You think good things.
be in your own head.
Yeah.
Be in your own head
what a
and
trip.
figure out your own.
I love
path.
that. So
That
what
sounds awesome. We
what
could do
if-
that here. Like, there's a place here in Long Beach with the sensory deprivation tanks.
Is there really? I'd like to do that. Well, I mean, that's interesting because really just with everybody, vets is definitely, right? But people that are chronically depressed.
Yeah. And just making everything hard in their own life, and they don't understand that they're the ones doing it.
Because I've done X twice in the last year. That's the only time I've ever done it in my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm a bad influence.
And it's no, it's fantastic. I lie here. I just love on my dogs and my woman, and I'm just and loving life.
And good fucking area.
Yeah, and what it shows you kind of is that a lot of your depression and shit is just in your head.
Yep.
It's all in your head.
It's all you not taking the boot off your own neck.
Yeah, right.
All it is.
And it's easier said than done, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah. Yeah, to say that fucking I forgive myself for shit
Yeah.
is a hard fucking thing for some people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But it does show you that there is, if you can switch your brain somehow. That's why I think it's kind of good. Now there becomes the etards, where it's too much.
Yeah, because you're overkilling.
You're over
your
dopamine.
serotonins and your
serotonin.
dopamines.
Yeah. I mean, that's interesting though. But yeah, we did a half of X, and it was nice, man. It was a quick one.
Nice,
little quick one.
clean.
It wasn't any less strong though. It was just less amount of time. So we split one. Yeah, a local
cool.
dude out here has got some good stuff, and we split it, and it was as intense. Neither one of us was ready for it to kick in as quick as it did.
Oh, that's good shit.
It was in less than an hour. It rolled in. We're like, whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because that was the only
I got
thing
in my head though.
That was the only thing I hated about acid, especially back when we were kids in high school and shit, is I wouldn't realize that it kicked in until I'm fucking way out there.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
I'm
too,
on the fourth story of the science building. I'm like, hey, there's my boys down there. I'm just gonna glide down this magical fucking this bubble right now and meet him down there, and then you can be like, whoa, dude, how'd you fucking get down?
I'm gonna ride this cloud down there,
and then I get close to the edge, and I'm like, you almost killed yourself with
That's
that
so
stupid
funny.
ass thought,
Shit.
motherfucker. Get your fucking ass back, dude.
Whoa,
Yep.
yeah. Well, I mean, I do believe acid's a little young for that. I don't think your brain's ready for.
Yeah, definitely, especially the strong shit I was taking back then.
I think you guys were killing it. But.
That's the majority of the experiences that I had with acid was when I was way too young to be taking it and to actually enjoy it and experience it for a better situation, like to better myself emotionally and spiritually, like that kind of stuff.
Because you don't know yourself very well yet.
No, we're all awkward. We hate ourselves. And
we hate ourselves too.
We're all awkward. We got pimples on our faces.
Oh my god, my
greasy fucking heads.
My pimples would have been shooting off my face if I was
rocket face.
Yeah.
Well, you know what was funny is I dropped acid a bunch of times with other people in school, and they would know. And they would fuck with me so much, dude. I'd go underneath a fucking building. Justin.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like,
that's kind of fucked up.
Who the fuck did that?
Yeah.
And then I'm looking around and I'd see somebody laughing. It's usually Jay Lindman doing that fucking guy doing. We fuck with each other all the time.
I had a guitar player like that was he was pretty sober most of his life until he found the joys of weed, and that became like his big thing, right? But he didn't get that until later, and he was the sober kid in high school, right?
Oh, no shit.
And we would hang out with all of us, and we call him Echo for a reason. Like he does that Echo voice. He does a whole bunch of cartoon voices, and he's like, is it happening? And you go, happening. Like, well, dude,
and he could do it good, huh?
That. Yeah, really good. I already know that you can do the voices.
I remember the one trick that we'd always do as soon as we knew somebody was frying balls is, you're running through the forest, all right? Watch out for the tree. And boom, fucking just punch him right in the fucking nose.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up.
Because you'd watch their face go like, oh, yeah, like they're moving. They feel like they're fucking running. Then you're like, yep. Sorry.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up.
We had a buddy of ours that had a big ass mansion in the middle of nowhere, and he actually had like a basement, but it wasn't really a basement. It was like the underneath of the foundation was at least 6 feet high. So we would get all these like the glow sticks, and break them apart and throw them all over. And we'd put black light underneath and have full on black light glow parties underneath there. And we'd build a maze and we'd build a maze.
That sounds awesome.
We do this before we took anything, and we'd get lost in there and be like,
that's cool.
Hey, and if you made it out, then you
sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We
had a lot of fun.
Best acid time I ever had was Halloween, definitely, because everything's all ghoulish and just evil.
So you guys do well out in public.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah. On fucking acid, dude.
Public scares me. I don't want it.
More fun.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Well, you wouldn't think that, but then you just focus on different stuff. Like, I'd be walking down the street and the fucking trees are super tall. I'm like, damn,
and you always
I'm
have to
fucking shrinking.
This
is kind of cool.
The first time we did acid, my mom was our fry guide, and she knew that we were on it. She was sober, and so she'd be like guiding us through. She came and visited, it was like 2 a.m. My mom was driving Uber at that time, and she was driving in our area, so she stopped by and she brought us little toys to play with, and she's like, she knows it's his first time, so she's just making it awesome.
Yeah, we're watching fucking MTV, old, and Sublime came on, and it had the Sublime Sun.
Yeah, and it's just melting and all the
I could ask.
shit.
It was cool. I can ask her mom. I was like, "Is that moving around?" And she goes, "Nope, it's by its standstill." I go, it moves around to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What a trip! How that happens? How it makes it? How does it make your brain do that? You know what I mean? Like, that's really crazy that people can make something in this little pill form or on a piece of paper or whatever that makes everyone's collective brain do kind of the same thing. And our brain, and we just imagine something different.
From what I've really gathered from it, I really think that's kind of similar to what people see before they die.
Yeah, the serotonin levels that kick into your brain are like you think about it, like before you die, all of your body's releasing everything. Well, that's why a lot of times you get elderly people when they're on their deathbed, they're hallucinating.
Mm-hmm. I see the angels coming and this and that.
Yeah. It's your body. It's your body preparing you.
That's what you want to see, so that's what's going to be there.
I believe in that 100%. Absolutely. There's definitely a dopamine that gets shot through your body that numbs you up, that makes you ready.
Yep. But if you ever do hallucinogenics like that in public, it's good to have a very trusted friend to be your sober guide, so
Definitely.
that they can bring you back down.
Everybody's all jacked.
You start acting like an ass. You have that one person to pull you back in.
Yeah.
But when you have that one person, that's a huge favor for them to do that, to babysit your ass.
Everybody throw them a 20.
Throw them a 20.
More than that.
My mom's all, no. Next time, you guys are watching me and entertaining me. She's like, give it to me. Give it. It's her favorite. Her favorite drug.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
All right.
Number 57. Peace. Cheers.
Bye.